Welcome back. I hope you're doing great. As a part of this video, we'll understand what is system testing. In the previous video, we understood integration testing will help us to test whether the components or modules are integrated together or not. As a part of the system testing, we will test the end-to-end flow of an application or the software as a user. So we have built the different components and we have tested them in isolation. And as a part of the integration testing, we'll test the integration between the components. But as a part of the system testing, we'll test whether a system is working fine from the end-to-end flow perspective. So if a user starts from providing the input, after going through different steps, after going through different components, whether user is getting the desired output from the final component in the system. It validates the complete and fully integrated software product. So system testing is classified under black box testing. As in system testing, idea is to test the external working of the system. We are not bothered how the coding is done, how the modules are built. From the user's perspective, is the system working fine end to end? That is what is being tested as a part of the system testing. It investigates both the functional aspects and also the non-functional aspects of the requirements. Always, system testing is performed after the integration testing, but just before the acceptance testing, because you need to complete the system testing before you perform the acceptance testing. So after the components are integrated, those integrated components are taken as input and they're further tested as a part of the system testing. The goal of the integration testing is to detect if there is any irregularity between the units that are integrated together. So while performing the system testing, we'll uncover the defects within the integrated units and also as a part of the whole system. That is why we do system testing. We do have different tools which can help us to perform the system testing. So some of the tools are JMeter. JMeter is an open source purely Java based software. We can use the JMeter to perform the performance testing, functional testing, and also load testing of web applications. And in the recent past, Gallon framework has become popular. It was originally introduced for testing the web application, but now they're using it for the functional testing with rich reporting and test management system. And we do have Selenium, which is a quite old tool which supports the automation of the functional testing. In a way, helps in the system testing. By performing system testing, there are lots of advantages. Some of them being, if you want to perform the system testing, tester is not required to know the code, the programming language, whether it can be written or coded in a Java or a Scala or a Python, it doesn't matter. Since it is the external working of the system from the user perspective, tester need not require more knowledge on the programming. However, if a tester has a programming knowledge, it helps. It checks the entire functionality of the system with various kinds of test scripts. It covers both the technical and business requirements of the clients. So after performing the system testing, it's almost ready for the production just before the acceptance testing. By the completion of the system testing, we would have uncovered most of the defects, and hence the team can go ahead with the acceptance testing. However, system testing comes with some of the disadvantages. Like the system testing is a time consuming process because you need to test a system as a whole. You may face challenges in terms of environment, you may face challenges in terms of data need to be used for the system testing. Multiple challenges would be there. Because it is a time consuming process, cost of the testing also would be high. A programmer or a developer need to have a good knowledge, and also they have to use a good debugging tool. Otherwise Many errors would be hidden in the nook and corners. Wonderful. We covered the system testing at a high level. Thank you.